So, so I'm going to make one more point about this. And we kind of already said it, but it leads right into our next segment. There's so many loopholes, and they actually kind of mentioned it. People who have the resources to hire lawyers, the ability to move your business to another country that they don't have to pay American taxes or offshore, whatever, and basically shelter all their stuff, or not even that, take advantage of all the, I don't know, the tax programs and ways to get around, like donating to a business that they might even own themselves, but because it's kind of like a, there's all sorts of loopholes, and the people that use them are the ones that hire the lawyers that find the loopholes for them so that they can save money and not actually end up paying any taxes and keep more money in their own pockets. Those are the people that we need to be taxing. Those are the people that they need to be going after and making sure that they pay their fair share, which, there's a delicate balance, because they can literally pick up and leave if they want to. They don't have to be in America and pay taxes to us. And that's the problem. Like New York lost a lot of rich people, left the city, right? They lost a lot of tax money. California did also. Like both of those places are losing a lot of money right now, and they're probably sweating a little bit. And hey, AOC, I'm looking at you because you actually screwed up a lot of jobs for New Yorkers because you didn't want an Amazon building in there. Like, look, say what you will about Amazon. All right, sure. But it would have given at least 50,000 jobs to New Yorkers, which would have been great. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that.
Which again, Amazon versus AOC, who is actually giving people jobs that they can pay their bills with? Not AOC.
All right, AOC. So this whole thing with AOC. All right, so if you guys missed it, the Met Gala was the other day. It was on Monday, and AOC shows up. First and foremost, why is she showing up to the Met Gala? Okay, she shows up to the Met Gala, and she's wearing this pure white dress that says in bold black or red letters across the back of it, huge, all the way down from her shoulders down to her knees or something. Tax the rich. Tax the rich. Wow.
Such a bold statement. So stunning. So brave. Thank you, AOC, for standing for the common man.
Cool.
At the Met Gala.
So I saw this and I was like, oh, of course, she was wearing some $450 earrings, $600 shoes. I don't even know how much this dress was worth. Do you have any idea about how much the dress was worth? I'm just curious.
No clue. And that's the thing. Will we ever figure out how much this dress is worth? If she's wearing it at the Met Gala, I would imagine a couple $1,000s at least.
Yeah, I don't think it says in here somewhere. But she, here, let's see what her tweet is here. Okay, of course, it's a big long thread. Oh, going from waitressing, blah, 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 all this stuff. Like now she knows what it's like to be a, I can't stand reading. I don't even want to read her stuff. Like all it is just, I'm one of you. I'm one of you. You can trust me. All right. I'm doing what I can for you. Just because I'm just like you. I'm also, well, no, I was a bartender. You're not a bartender right now. You're a puppet, AOC. No one could convince me otherwise. There's definitely someone paying her to say and be this mouthpiece for the progressives, for this change, the socialist movement. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Anyway, back to her dress, though. All right. This is a meme that I saw that I just thought was hilarious. Here's the rich. Notice that they're not wearing any masks. They're in close proximity. They're talking. They're chatting. This is the rich. The people at the Met Gala are the rich. And then, of course, there's us that, have to wear masks, shoulder or elbow bump because, we can't be humans anymore.
Yeah. And then again, just to reiterate, I believe a ticket to the Met Gala was over $30,000, and
$30,000.
A table at the Met Gala is over $250,000.
Wow. Did she have a table? Do you know?
I don't know if she had a table, but that's just an example
she was there.
The fact that, to get into this event, you kind of have to be pretty well off, and then to be, dressed by a designer, to be wearing $450 earrings, $600 shoes, you got to be kind of well off for that.
I agree. So now, turns out she didn't actually pay for her ticket.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
She was given the ticket. And that has actually led her in hot water. Why? Because she was accepting a quite expensive gift. AOC slapped with ethics complaint for accepting free Met Gala tickets. A conservative group is asking the Office of Congressional Ethics to launch an investigation of AOC for accepting free tickets to Monday's Met Gala, where she wore a custom gown that said "Tax the Rich." The self-declared socialist congresswoman drew broad social media scorn for partying at the elite $35,000 per ticket event. 35,000, I guess. Dang. While presenting herself as their rabble-rousing foe. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Did she? Not once did she present herself as anyone's foe there. That's not what she was doing.
She was one of them. That she's Robin Hood, but in reality, like we said, we priced out her entire outfit. And ma'am, come on, let's be honest here.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. It's insane. Thomas Jones, founder of the American Accountability Foundation, wrote in an ethics complaint that he believes Ocasio-Cortez, who represents parts of the Bronx and Queens, broke House rules by accepting an impermissible gift of free tickets to attend the annual gala, which also was attended by fellow New York Democratic Representative, Carolyn Maloney. Although House rules allow members to accept free gifts to charity events directly from event organizers, Jones argues that the Met Gala doesn't count because the guest list is curated by a private company, media giant Condé Nast. And here is her standing with her. Oh, she had a Tax the Rich purse as well. I don't know if you saw that. While the individual's invitations may bear the name of the Met, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the museum has ceded control over the invitations to a for-profit company, specifically Condé Nast, and to its chief content officer, Anna Winter, Jones wrote. He wrote that the New York Times outlines that the Met does not have control over who is invited to the event, but rather the for-profit company is in control of who gets invited. The Times reported that about 400 chosen ones got to attend this year. The gala is thrown ostensibly to raise money for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute. It has become known as a celebration of opulence and exclusivity. The exclusive club that we do not belong to. Jones, a former aide to Senator Ron Johnson, additionally claimed that Instagram, I'm guessing Instagram, which is owned by Facebook, was able to purchase access to Representative Ocasio-Cortez that is unavailable to average citizens by sponsoring a table at the gala. So there's $250,000 that they sponsored. So they sponsored Ocasio-Cortez, to have access to her. Interesting. The Office of the Congressional Ethics can refer complaints to the House Ethics Committee for further review. And here is the back of her dress. You can see it, "Tax the Rich," all the way down to her knees. That's so not, dude, that's ridiculous. Like, come on. Let's see here. So I want to go to what Ocasio-Cortez responded with. This is a picture meme from ABC. Ultimately, the haters hated, and the people who are thoughtful were thoughtful. But we all had a conversation about taxing the rich in front of the very people who lobby against it, and punctured the fourth wall of excess and spectacle. All right, first and foremost, AOC, the fourth wall is an acting term. When you're in a play or in a movie and you're acting and you're working your scene and you turn and acknowledge the audience. That is what breaking the fourth wall is.
Interesting, Adam. So then by saying that she broke the fourth wall, is she then admitting that she's acting?
Oh, yes. Boom. Oh,
interesting.
Snaps.
Interesting. So she's basically doing everything for spectacle.
Read between the lines.
Yeah, there we go.
That's good. I like that. All right. Yeah, AOC. AOC, caught. We got you. We got you, AOC. You're an actress. And not a very good one.
Not a good one at all. No.
You're not supposed to tell people that you're an
It's okay. I mean, I think
she broke the fourth wall.
After her performance on January 6th, you know, her terrified performance of all of the awful things that she went through. I think it was after that moment we kind of started to realize we were able to, you know, kind of differentiate between people in Congress who are actually politicians and those who are just acting. So she kind of let the cat out of the bag earlier this year.
Okay, this is Babylon Bee. All right. So this is satire. This is not real. I just want to clarify, but it is funny. Powerful. AOC writes tax the rich and in the sky with her private jet.
They could just replace AOC with John Kerry, who is one of the biggest advocates for climate change. And there we go. There we go.
Booyah.
Oh gosh, I cannot stand the elitists in power because again, just, you know, like all of these memes, Adam, that's exactly what it is. It's the little man in America who has to wear the face masks, comply to all of the mandates. Anytime we go to an event, it's a super spreader event. We have to get all of the vaccinations to, you know, protect one another. But if you are a powerful elitist, if you can afford to go to a $35,000 Met Gala, well, you're better than everyone and you're not subjected to any of that nonsense. Don't worry about that.
Oh, ridiculous. I mean, look at this. I actually have, so this is the salaries and benefits of U.S. Congress members. All right. Now let's go down here. Hold on. They make the current salary for rank and file members of the House and the Senate is $174,000 a year.
For what? For literally what?
Hold on. With benefits. Okay, so they've got full benefits and they get paid $174,000 a year. That's a lot of money. That's like $12,000 a month. Can you imagine making $12,000 a month? That's really, that sounds good.
If I was making $12,000 a month, I'm not sure I'd be parading around saying tax the rich. I'd probably be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be taxing the rich because I am the rich.
Well, and the problem with her whole thing is she's assuming that they could just, the rich will just be like, yeah, okay, well, I'll just pay more taxes now.
We'll front the bill because the rich already, the top 1% pay a huge amount in taxes, and that
like
number
25% or something.
Yeah, it's a huge amount.
I don't know the exact. I don't know the exact number, but it is a good. The rich pay a lot of taxes. Actually, that is a thing. So what she's really saying is tax them more, so that we can get free things. Now look.
Okay, wait. Can I read this for you really quick from taxfoundation.org so we can know how much the top 1% pays?
Yeah.
The top 1% paid a greater share of individual income taxes, 40.1%, than the bottom 90% combined at 28.6%.
Wow.
So there you guys go.
41%, you said?
40.1%.
That's insane. See? Exactly. Right? The rich pay a lot of taxes, right? What she's really saying is give us more free things. That's it. That's what I'm seeing.
Pretty much.
I want free things. I want to do stuff. I want to get stuff for free. And guess what? This is the sad, sad reality of this. There are so many people out there that are like, yeah, I'm entitled to free things. No, you're not. No, you're not entitled to anything. You got to work. You got to work your butt off if you want something. If you want something, you can get it, but you work for it. And if you don't want to work for it, you know what? Follow AOC because that's really what she wants. I want free things. Everything is a human right. Everything is a human right. That seems like that's really the next step in her argument. Living and getting everything is a human right. It's like, oh my gosh. So who's going to do the work then, AOC? Who's going to be out there doing the hard work? Because I tell you right now, there's people out there that don't want to work at all. All right. It will never be an even level across this utopia that these crazy progressive thinks is going to be reality. They have no idea.
And that's what I was going to say, Adam. Well, in AOC's mind, let's not forget that, in her America, everyone would just pay their fair share. Everyone would be on the same exact level. Like we're seeing with AOC, she does as much work as you or I probably do. And she doesn't view herself as an elitist at all, which is why she goes to these fancy schmancy events. As she really advocated and wanted to tax the rich, she would be out with her fellow man on the streets of America holding up a cardboard sign, and she would really be advocating for it. She wouldn't be at the Met Gala
Yep.
for a photo op, because that's exactly what this was.
Yep. She just wants that photo op. She just wants the controversy, and it worked. It worked. Oh, now they're having a conversation. No, they're making fun of you, AOC. Everyone's going, man, this woman she's clueless.
They're literally like, ma'am, your earrings cost $450. Sit down and eat your steak, please, ma'am, please.
Hey, AOC, did you just hear my girl Savannah here? The rich pay 40% of the taxes. The top 1% pay 40% of the taxes. Hello, what? You want them to pay all the taxes? Huh? Look, I want to add something. All right. My wife is Swedish, right? So I've learned a lot about the Swedish government, the Swedish country as a whole, Sweden, and all these progressives, they like to look at Sweden and be like, well, look at Sweden. Sweden has school choice. Sweden has private healthcare as an option as well as the public system. All right. There's a lot of things that Sweden is also capitalistic as well. It's got capitalistic side of the socialistic side as well. So it's like they keep using Sweden as an example, but they like to cherry pick. See, everyone has free healthcare. Yeah, but everyone in Sweden pays a lot in taxes, and the taxes go back into the people, right? So this is what they want. They want this dream, but thank you, Drake. Sweden also has no minimum wage laws.
Interesting. Also, what is the population size of Sweden versus the U.S.?
Because 10 million.
I feel like, and we have how many in the U.S.? Over 330 million?
330, yep.
Yeah, so it's like, it's very interesting to me when we look to these European countries for specific political ideologies, and it's like,
not the same.
You can't compare those two things because the population size in itself is completely, vastly different, and you have to take that into account.
All right, so I want to call out Kamala Harris too. Everyone's focused on AOC, this whole ethics thing, and I want to call out the vice president, because I think that this is also a violation as well. Kamala Harris's stepdaughter, Ella, hits the red carpet as well. Somehow she was able to go to the Met Gala. Well, how did she go? Now, of course, it doesn't say anywhere in this. They're acting like she's some sort of, oh, cool, the celebrity. But it's like, she's not a celebrity. What is she's the daughter of the vice president. That's why people know who she is.
Yeah, 100%.
Did she pay for her ticket? I highly doubt that. Or was it a favor or a gift to the vice president to allow her stepdaughter to go?
I mean, we don't ever critique the children of the vice president or the president in this country, because if we actually did look into, what their children are up to, who they're tied to, who they're paid off
Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden.
It would be kind of suspicious,
Fake art dealer.
Yeah. If China was, maybe buying art pieces for hundreds of thousands of dollars for potential influence, it could be a really serious issue.
Money laundering, art pieces. Jeez, my goodness, I have nothing in my throat. Fooled you all. Did you think I had something in my throat? No. Whoa, you actually do.
I actually do.
Oh, hey, there we go.
R.I.P. guys, I'm going down.
No, stay with us, Savannah. You're going to be fine.
Oh, the cringiness. It's getting to me. It's taking my will to live.